Today's video is sponsored by Manta Sleep. For any of you light sleepers like me, I think these are amazing. Manta has a large array of innovative sleep masks and other sleep accessories like a sound machine and travel pillow. The Manta Sleep Mask is a 100% blackout mask with infinitely adjustable cups, soft, breathable material, and absolutely no pressure on the eyes or eyelids. They also have a cooling mask for soothing, a warming mask to alleviate stress, and even an aromatherapy mask for relaxation. Sleep better, anywhere, anytime. Manta Sleep. Click on the link below for 10% off. All right. Oh, hello there. It's been a while since I've seen you. How have you been keeping yourself? Oh, that's good. Yes, I imagine. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Things here have been pretty much the same. Same as always. Local post office. Not much changes, you know. Lots of work. That's been the main thing. Yes, well, as you know, we have a new employee, and she's quite lovely. A nice, vivacious spirit, and very kind. She's very warm. But I have noticed that she's I think she seems to scramble some of the letters and some of the numbers in her head. So occasionally I have to go back and resort some of the posts, which is really alright, but that's been the newest development. I like to see it as an opportunity to bring some mindfulness to a job that can tend to get a bit tedious. Oh, this? Well, this is a sea sponge, and I use it to apply the postal stamps. So I have a little dropper here, and I apply some adhesive and I place it here. I put the little stamp and then I place it onto the letter or post. Alright. So, why don't you tell me a little bit about how you've been doing? How's your eye? Of course. So primarily that's been your main occupation of late. I understand. And your vision? Well, I suppose as long as you can see where you're going, it's all right. I'm sure you'll work out the fine print a bit later. So, tell me a little bit more about how you've been doing, and I'll carry on working. And how's your family? Oh. Yes, well, I can understand that. Does it frighten you at all? I suppose it does remind us of our own vulnerability, our own tap dance with mortality. But I think you'll be just fine. Just fine. Well, yes. Oh, this? To tell you the truth, I think it might be an engagement ring. Yes, we do wrap things as well. Suppose it's part of the job. Trying to make sure that we're presenting something nice, something pretty when it arrives. I have nice postage stamps and try to use nice pretty colours and wax seals when I can. You know, try and make things look a bit nicer. But can't always do it, don't always have time. So what brings you here today? Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. Ooh, right. Now, did you stop by yourself or did someone else come? Oh, and who did you speak with? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Well, how long ago? All right. Oh, this is the adhesive, yes. Just a few little drops onto our sponge. Oh, all right, so that's right around the time when our new friend started working here. Hmm. Oh, I see, yes. Well, why don't I take a look and see if we can find any correspondence for you? All right, let me just finish up with this bit of post. Let's see. I am very sorry to hear about your eye. That's right. Mustn't focus on the negative. Can be very overwhelming, don't you think? When we start to focus only on the negative. That's right. I agree. Yes. Have to be honest as well, that's true. It's nice to be able to be honest. Suppose that's what good friends are for, eh? Yeah, that's right. Alright, let me see here. So, can you tell me the name of the individual who you're expecting post from? Oh, right, of course. Well, that does seem pressing, so let's take a look-see, shall we? Move some things in case we find something, which I'm sure we will. Oh, those are just the stamps for the courier to make sure that it's been paid for, you know. All right. Sometimes we have letters and things placed in where we have our packages. It's by accident, of course, but it's always good to check. Are you expecting a package? Alright. Well, if you decide to send one or you're expecting one, let me know. I do lovely wrapping. Let's take this whole thing out so I can look inside. Oh, this one hasn't been wrapped yet. I'll put this over here. No, I don't think it's in there. So let me take a look over here. Will you please tell me again where it's coming from? Oh, right. Yes. I see. We sure do have a lot. As I said, been quite busy. My goodness. This is quite the mystery, isn't it? All right. Oh. Do you know, I think I found something. I think this might be it. However, it looks as though it's addressed to somebody else. Tell me, do you go by a different name? Oh. Oh, that's really quite lovely, isn't it? Well, here you go. I think this is for you. Oh. Of course. I completely understand. Well, yes, then I'd be on it. Are you quite comfortable? Feel free to make yourself more comfortable. Might be here for a minute. Sturdy bit of twine. Very nice penmanship. Very nice penmanship indeed. Shall I begin? All right. My dearest love, how I miss you. It has indeed been an age since I feasted on your features. I fear daily that these eyes will starve for lack of the looking. It's really nice, isn't it? Come back to me. This is my plea. I only wish to be in your arms again. I only wish to listen to your gentle breathing as we gaze into the night sky, imagining worlds on distant stars, pitying their inhabitants for never knowing a love like ours. This is quite beautiful. I wish someone would write me a letter like this. Oh, come back to me, please, my dearest love. I do not know how much longer I can sustain this agony. I look for your face everywhere, in shop windows, in church pews, in billowing clouds, in rivers, in the faces of friends, in the faces of strangers, and in my dreams. But it is all in vain. I cannot travel until my father's health returns, and I know you are ill, or something has happened that you will not burden me with. I wish you would. The worry is far worse than the knowing. That's so true, isn't it? The worry is far worse than the knowing. When do you think you can return to me? Come back to me. I will ask again and again, ad infinitum, until I see that deliberate gait of yours striding up the lane toward Beekman Hall, toward me, toward home. Yours for always, until forever. E. E. What does the E stand for? Oh, of course, I see. Well, that's quite nice. Although, have you shared about your situation? It's really none of my business. Apologise. Oh, do you know what? I fear this is not a recent letter. This is from several weeks back. Do you think there's a chance that there might have been more to follow? All right. I'll place this back and then we can keep looking. This might be quite difficult. Well, now at least we know what the letter looks like. The envelope. I think I found it. Yes, I dare say that's it. How lovely. I love the attention to detail. It's beautiful, isn't it? Seems like there's a lot of love in this correspondence. You're very fortunate. I think this sort of impassioned, fierce love, it's not very common, is it? We must show a great deal of gratitude when we are on the receiving end. I agree. Let's open it up. Here we are. Oh, I think this is 2 pages. My dearest love, writing you has become a sort of ritual now, a daily rumination. I feel as though I am writing to myself more than you. Writing to myself and you bearing witness. That is, if you have actually received any of my correspondence, I wish you would let me know. I yearn for some closeness, some connection to you, to what we have, well, what we had. Father grows weaker. I fear we only have a matter of days with him. I cherish every moment, but his illness has meant that he takes to fits of anger and irritability. It makes it difficult to meet him with compassion, as I once did so easily. Can understand that, can't you? I wish you were here. You somehow make everything easier. It's a lovely thing to say. It's not all been bleak and dismal. Father and I laugh a lot. Colonel Reginald Pocock has been living up to his name. Do you know who that is? Oh, right. We found him in the chicken coop, and I'm fairly certain he's run amok. I think 2 of our hens, Lady Amalthea and Madam Blacktail, have been acting broodier than usual since then. Sorry. Since then, that filthy rooster hasn't stopped crowing, morning, noon, and deep into the night. Father has taken lately to engaging in impassioned shouting matches with the Colonel. I wish you could see it. A glorious standoff. Man and rooster. Father's cane swooping overhead. The Colonel's tail dancing behind him. What a sight to be seen. It's very funny, isn't it? I love you dearly. I miss you daily. I wish you would return to me, healthy, happy, and safe. Please write back. It's all I can do to keep from fretting myself sick. Yours for always, until forever. E. I feel a bit voyeuristic, even though you've asked me to do this. It's so intimate and so personal, I feel. Well, I suppose since I have permission, it's alright. Permission and no judgment. Isn't that the way that it ought to be? Well, when someone allows you in on something personal, something vulnerable, I think we have to leave judgment at the door out of respect for that beautiful thing, trust and vulnerability. Well, here is your second letter. It's very beautiful. I was wondering, are you planning on writing back, or would you just rather not? Oh, I see. I think I might be able to do that. We'll have to see. Let me check first and make sure that we haven't missed any more correspondence from lovely E. All right. Oh. I think I found a third. You must feel quite happy. Oh. This letter seems to be written a bit more haphazardly. And I'm afraid it looks as though tears perhaps have fallen on it. Maybe it was written in the rain. I can't be certain. Let's dive in. My dearest love, I fear something frightful has happened. Have you taken ill? Are you injured? Hurt badly? My lip is in a right state. My lip is in a right state. My lip. My lip is in a right state. Oh. I chew on my bottom lip sometimes when I'm scared or nervous as well, I can understand. I don't even notice I'm chewing on it until Father places a loving hand on my shoulder. And I make myself cease. The fear refuses to depart, though. It has been my closest companion. Pangs of grief only stifled by the fear of losing you, never laying my eyes on that strong and somehow gentle face again. Those eyes, a sea from beneath, pillars of light piercing the depths. Really captured you. Those eyes I would drown in if I could. Those eyes, a sea from beneath, pillars of light piercing the depths. Those eyes I would drown in if I could. The missing has become an ache, one I carry with me everywhere. Why won't you soothe my ache? A word, a sign that you are safe, that is all I need. If you have found another love, I could pick up my wounds and piece myself together over time. But if something has happened to you, if you are hurt or sick, and I cannot be there, I don't know what I would do, my dearest love. Please tell me, are you all right? Have you received these letters? Have you found yourself entangled with another and are too ashamed to say? Do not worry, I will be all right. As I said, the agony lies in the worrying, the knowing I can bear. If you will not come back to me, please write. Father's condition worsens by the hour. I fear you will not live through the night. Yours, E. I think it is rather important just to return the correspondence. I agree. The worrying is unbearable. Most truths can be accepted over time. So, here are your letters. I shall bind them with some twine and you can put them in your satchel. Let me find. Oh, it's already cut. That's convenient. Alright. Oh, it's getting all over. Do you mind if I bind them all together? Lovely. Here you are. Would you like me to just pop them in your satchel for you? Alright, here we are. Now, let me find some really beautiful parchment. This one will do. Now, I shall put this address Alright. So now you may begin. You may speak as freely as you wish. I will write exactly what you want me to. Yes. Hmm. Hmm. Go on. in due course. I like that. It helps me think. Carry on. Presently. Oh, I love that. It's almost as if you're testing it on me, sort of. Not really, but... just making sure I haven't made any errors here. Right. Carry on. That's so beautiful. I would love to receive that. The strength I can bear. I think it's very good that you're sharing about your injury. I think it's important to be honest, especially with those we love. Yes. Yes, even, and I think especially when we feel weak. A shared burden is a burden halved after all. Or something like that. That's beautiful. I love that. Right. Oh, your dear charm, I love that. Okay. You're going quite quickly now. Let's see if I can catch up. All right. Oh. Yeah. Oh. No. That's beautiful. All right. Gorgeous. Now, would you like to sign it? Well, I've put at the start that this is being recorded by me and then the letter follows. But would you like to put quill to parchment and sign your initials, or do you think it's alright just as it is? Yeah, it might be nice, I thought. Alright, well, here we go. And here, okay, go for it. That's lovely. Thank you. It looks perfect. All right. Now I shall put it inside of an envelope and we'll make sure it goes out today. This is looking really beautiful. Now I shall just put the address and the stamp, the postage stamp, and then we need to mark it. Do you know, I don't need any compensation for this. It's truly been a joy, so I'd rather take care of the postage and things like that, and you needn't pay me anything for reading the correspondence or for writing for you. Truly, after everything that you've done, I feel that it's quite an honour to be able to give back in some way. So if it's quite all right with you, I insist on not being paid. All right. No, I really don't want to hear any protestations. I'm quite firm on it. Right. Oh, do you have the address offhand? Oh, that of course. Shall I put E? Joking. Yes. Lovely. Now a stamp. Lovely. Now, not to worry. I shall tie it up, and I was thinking perhaps we could use the same twine. I thought that might be a nice little touch. Yes. Alright, so our courier usually comes at about 3:15 to 3:30. Alright. Was there anything else I can help you with? Please, you're more than welcome. We're very busy, but as you can see, we don't get many visitors. It's just all of the sort of backlog of things to do. Organising, making notes, putting things in the right place. So feel free to stay, yes. Alright, well, I have a few packages I have to wrap, so make yourself comfortable and I'll do that now.